Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into a report from a company that is, well, let's just say they are trying to protect themselves from something or someone. This company is trying to make itself less attractive to, let's call them unwanted admirers. In this video, we are going to break down the latest filing from Jack in the Box. It seems like they've put in place a plan to prevent a takeover, essentially a corporate keep out sign. We will explore what this plan is, why they might have put it in place, and what it could mean for the company and its shareholders. Before we jump in, if you find value in getting clear, simple breakdowns of complex corporate documents, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that like button if you enjoy this kind of content and join our Discord community. The invite link is in the description below where you can discuss these topics further with other investors. First up, we have a section declaring the entry into a material definitive agreement. What this means in plain English is that Jack in the Box has made a big important deal. This deal is important enough that they have to report it to the Securities and Exchange Commission, better known as the SEC. It's like making a promise that you have to tell everyone about. Now let's get into the meat of the matter. The most important part of this filing is about a plan to protect the company from being taken over. They are doing this by creating something called rights. The company's board of directors decided that each share of Jack in the Box stock will come with a special right. These rights become important if someone tries to buy a big chunk of the company, in this case around 12.5% or more. If someone gets that much stock, these rights will allow the other shareholders to buy more shares at a discounted price, making it more expensive for the potential buyer to take over. These rights are for stockholders who are on record by a certain date in July of 2025. The rights agent Computershare Trust Company will manage these rights. Each right allows the holder to buy 1/1000th of a share of something called participating preferred stock for $90. This preferred stock is not the normal common stock that most investors own. This is a special type of stock created to make this anti-takeover plan work. There is a separation time, which is when these rights become separate from the regular stock. This happens when someone makes an offer to buy a large portion of the company. An acquiring person is someone who buys 12.5% or more of the company's stock. There are some exceptions, such as the company itself or employee benefit plans. If someone already owns 12.5% or more of the stock, they do not become an acquiring person until they acquire more stock, generally over 0.1%. It is important to note that beneficial ownership includes something called a synthetic long position. This means owning something or an agreement that gives you the value of owning the stock but not necessarily actually having shares in hand. When the separation time comes, the rights will be delivered to stockholders. These rights do not last forever. They expire in July of 2026 unless shareholders vote to extend them. The price to buy the preferred stock is subject to change based on conditions such as dividend or stock splits. If a flip-in date happens, that is when someone becomes an acquiring person. Each right allows you to buy Jack stock at half price. This excludes the acquiring person or people associated. The board of directors can also exchange the rights for common stock. This means they give everyone common stock instead of the opportunity to buy stock at a discount. Now, something important. If the company sells more than half of its assets, the rights become applicable to the company they sold it to. The board of directors can also redeem the rights. This means they can cancel the rights by paying a very small amount, here at less than a penny for each right. The board can change the terms of the rights agreement, but cannot make it harder or more negative for the holders. While this plan does not completely eliminate the chance of a deal, it makes it extremely expensive for someone to acquire more than 12.5% of the stock. On July 2nd of 2025, the company released a statement regarding this whole agreement. We are attaching it as Exhibit 99.1. So what does all of this mean? Jack in the Box is essentially putting up a shield to protect itself from a potential takeover. They are making it very costly for anyone to buy a large stake in the company without negotiating with the board first. Looking at this situation, it seems Jack in the Box management believes the company is worth more than what someone might offer in a takeover. By implementing this plan, they are trying to ensure that any potential buyer has to negotiate with them and offer a fair price that reflects the company's true value. Of course there are risks. This plan might deter some potential buyers, even those who would have offered a good price. It also gives the current management more power, which might not always be in the best interest of shareholders. After all, it depends on whether you think your current company leadership is making the right decisions or not. Overall, this poison pill strategy could be seen as a defensive move to protect shareholder value, assuming the current management is acting in the shareholders' best interests. However, it is really up to the shareholders to see if they agree or not. After all, it is literally shareholder rights they are affecting. Alright, that's our decoding of Jack in the Box's poison pill. What do you think about this move? Is it a smart way to protect the company, or could it backfire? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. Also, don't forget to join our Discord community, the link is in the description. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.